a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say.
Be careful. It is a love story, too.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Hanging out and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically. Yellow, jacket, 243.
seems like it gives more atmosphere. I just want to let you know. Okay. Okay. So if you want to do it during that time, that's cool. Either that, or if you want me to come back and do them, I can do them. I'll just follow your cue. Okay. All right. Because what we can do is, you turn out the crowd mic and I can do them. If you feel more comfortable doing it that way. It literally doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you want to do them, feel free, and I'll notice that you're doing them, and I'll just have them on.
Okay. You can pretty much guess our lineup anyway. One of the reasons why I like doing the stream a little bit better, we have more freedom. More freedom to do things. Whereas with the radio, I got to be worried about, like, once we go on the air, we got to stay on the air, and we got to get, like, the ads right. Then I'm trying to get you guys too. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Like, I don't like it, but I mean, I get why we want to keep the radio station. I mean, it's a tradition, and I get that. It's just the way that things are being run up there right now. I got issues. I got issues with it. Now, if Chris Allen is doing the games, then it's fine. If Chris is doing the games at the studio, because then the timing is not a problem. Because he knows how to do it. He's a pro. He's been doing it a long time. When we get the students in there, I'm always like, oh, I don't know. But I'll have pregame starting in about 6 minutes or so.
Welcome to UWS Men's Basketball, brought to you by Yellow Jacket TV and the Pregame Show, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce, with locations in Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. National Bank of Commerce, make more possible. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where the Yellow Jackets returning home to take on Northland College here in UMAC conference action here on this Wednesday evening. The Yellow Jackets coming into this contest at 5-8 overall under head coach Greg Polakowski, who is in his 8th season at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program. They're a perfect 2-0 in the UMAC. They won their second straight on Saturday, defeating Bethany Lutheran in a tight ball game by the final score of 84-80 at the North Gym down in Mankato, Minnesota. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got their second straight big game from Reed Johnson, the reigning UMAC Men's Basketball Athlete of the Week. We'll talk more about him in just a second. They also trailed by as many as 7 points in the second half of the contest against the Vikings, did the Yellow Jackets, before making several key plays late. They picked up their second straight UMAC win to begin the conference season. In the first half of that game on Saturday, the Yellow Jackets shot 47.2% on the way to taking a 40-38 lead into the intermission. In the second half, the Vikings rallied back and eventually took their largest lead of the game at 58-51 following a free throw by Jax Madsen with 12:06 remaining in regulation. But the Yellow Jackets responded over the final 10 minutes, taking the lead for good with 1:19 remaining following 2 free throws by Joy Barker that gave UWS an 80-79 lead. Javon Walker then connected on a short jumper with 34 seconds left that made it 82-79. And from there, Johnson connected on 2 free throws with 11 seconds left to make it an 84-80 final and seal the victory for UWS. For the game, the Yellow Jackets shot 49.2% and had 3 players scoring double figures, led by Johnson, who netted 30 points on 11 of 19 shooting, while also grabbing 7 rebounds. TJ Moberg, meanwhile, the point guard for the Yellow Jackets, added 18 points on 8 of 11 shooting, while Barker finished with 10 points and 7 rebounds on 3 of 6 shooting. And based on that performance, Reed Johnson, 30 points in that game against Bethany Lutheran. He also scored 33 in the conference opener a week ago against North Central and was named, like I said, UMAC Men's Basketball Athlete of the Week. So congratulations to Reed Johnson. 63 points in his last 2 games for UWS. We'll keep a close eye on how the senior from Chatfield, Minnesota follows up here against Northland. Meanwhile, the Lumberjacks coming into this contest at 0-13 overall, 0-2 in the UMAC. Cole Schreiner, the former Yellow Jacket men's basketball player, the head coach in his second season at the helm of the Northland program. They're coming off a 91-73 loss to Minnesota Morris on Saturday at the Kendrigan Center in Ashland. In that contest, the Lumberjacks fell behind by 12 at the half and never got closer than 10 points in the second half on the way to dropping their second straight UMAC conference contest. In the first half, Morris connected on 56.7% of their shots on the way to taking a 51-39 advantage into the intermission. And then in the second half, the Cougars upped their advantage to 20 points at one stage before settling in for an 18-point victory. For the game, Northland made 40.7% of their shots and had 3 players scoring double figures, led by Ari Pearson, who scored 17 points on 6 of 13 shooting, grabbed a team-leading 8 rebounds, while Ian McFagan added 16 points on 4 of 12 shooting. Jelani Thornton, meanwhile, contributed 12 points and 7 rebounds on 4 for 7 shooting. So the Yellow Jackets coming into this contest here tonight, looking to go to 3-0 in the UMAC, while Northland is looking for their first win of the campaign here against the Yellow Jackets. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and come back in a few minutes, where we will throw things down courtside for the introduction of the 2 teams, courtesy of our public address announcer, Nick Plant, the national anthem, and then we will have the opening tip of this UMAC conference contest here on this Wednesday night from Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium between the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks in just a few moments. This is UWS Men's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network.
administration of UW Superior, specifically today's contest manager, reserve the right to remove any individual violating this conduct policy or demonstrating any other form of inappropriate behavior. Thank you for respecting the spirit of NCAA Division III, the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, and UW Superior.
Upper Midwest Athletic Conference men's basketball matchup featuring the Northland College Lumberjacks and your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and face the flag if you are able, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's game. Tonight's lineups are sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. First, the visitors from Northland. At guard, number 2, Damian Chaka. At guard, number 10, Hayden Harmony. At guard, number 11, Ian McFagan. At forward, number 40, Stephen Kesty. And at forward, number 44, Jelani Thornton. Head coach of the Lumberjacks is Cole Schreiner. He is assisted by Adam LaRose. And now the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. At guard, a senior from Chatfield, Minnesota, number 0, Reed Johnson. At guard, a senior from Champlin, Minnesota, number 1, TJ Moberg. At guard, a senior from Caledonia, Minnesota, number 5, Andrew Gudelius. At guard, a senior from Superior, Wisconsin, number 12, Joey Parker. And at guard, a senior from Rochelle, Texas, number 55, Javon Walker. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets in his 8th season today's game have been assigned by the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference. They are Mark Becker, Nate Moeller, and Alex Boise. The on-site game manager is Joe Mooney. And fans, don't forget the opening tip-off is sponsored by Parker's Island Inn, Northern Wisconsin.
So the national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced by our public address announcer for the evening, Nick Plant. Those starting lineups, by the way, brought to you by Superior Choice Credit Union, your friendly local credit union here to meet your financial needs with 12 locations in northeast Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin, serving its 37,000 members. The Yellow Jackets going from right to left in this opening 20 minutes, while the Lumberjacks will be going from left to right. Yellow Jackets in their home jerseys with the white, their home white jerseys with the gold and black trim going from right to left. Meanwhile, Northland in their traveling navy blue with the white and orange going from left to right in this opening half. The opening tip, sponsored by Parker's Island Inn, Northern Wisconsin's Island Getaway, is controlled by the Yellow Jackets, and we are officially underway again. Thank you for joining us here for Yellow Jacket basketball. Game 1 of 2, by the way. The women will be coming up about 25 minutes after we go final here in game number 1, so stick around for that. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks, as Joy Barker getting a step, goes all the way to the rim and lays it in for 2. Joy Barker, the senior from right here, and with Superior, gives the Yellow Jackets an early 2-0 lead. Yellow Jackets coming into this contest 5-8 overall, as I mentioned in the pregame, while Northland still looking for their first victory here of the 2024-25 campaign. They are 0-13 on the campaign. Here's Damian Cheka, who coincidentally started his career right here playing for the Yellow Jackets. He fires up an air ball, and that one will go to the Yellow Jackets. Cheka, who transferred after 1 year with the Yellow Jacket program. His shot off the mark, and the Yellow Jackets will take possession here, leading it by 2, as Reed Johnson, the reigning UMAC Men's Athlete of the Week for men's basketball, brings the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Pass will come left side now. Javon Walker on the wing. Out on top now, it's Andrew Cornelius, trying to going down low for Barker. Ball got kicked around just a little bit. Jack is able to retrieve, though, and here's Reed Johnson now on the outside. Now Moberg, TJ Moberg for the Yellow Jackets, who had a big game on Saturday against Bethany Lutheran. Paul comes to the outside. Javon Walker will rise for 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Jelani Thornton here for Northland, and now the Lumberjacks in the front court, still trailing by 2. Ian McFagan with the basketball here for the Lumberjacks. Goes to the left side now for Thornton. Thornton looking down low now. Out on top now, Stephen Kesty. Kesty for the Lumberjacks. 8 seconds to shoot. Cheka in the ball on the deck. Lost his handle on the basketball, but we're going to have a blocking foul called here on Javon Walker. It'll be the first foul of the contest. It comes 1 minute and 32 seconds into this opening half. And inbound now coming here for Northland. They'll reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Looks like Cheka himself will inbound here. And he triggers it in. Now Cheka getting the return pass here from McFagan out on top. Being guarded tightly now by Barker. Pass to the outside. Picked off by Moberg. TJ Moberg for the Yellow Jackets. In transition, goes up and lays it in for 2. And the Yellow Jackets pitching a 4-0 shutout here in the early going as the pass comes in now for McFagan, excuse me. Aiden Harmoning into the front court now for Northland. Picking up the basketball. Going down low now, Kesty. Stepping through, he lost the handle on the basketball. Picked up now off the turnover for Javon Walker, and he leads the Jackets back to their direction. Left side, Barker. He'll line up a quick 3-point shot. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, though, falls in the waiting arms of UWS's TJ Moberg. Now stepping through a double team with the shot. Missing it off the mark there was Reed Johnson. Johnson for the Yellow Jackets. Sticks with it here, still has the basketball. Now right side, double team comes on him, and now he'll be stripped of said basketball. And off the turnover now, it's going to be Harmoning coming back the other direction here for Northland. Harmoning now going left side. Here's Cheka. Kesty on the left side. Thornton coming into the paint, goes up with the shot. Half hook off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Cornelius. Outlet now for Barker. Barker for the Jackets now into the front court. We'll swing it left side now, Javon Walker. Walker down low off the curl. Here is Joey Barker up and under with the quick move. Had it knocked away by Thornton. Nice defense there by the native of Detroit, Michigan. And it'll be Northland basketball as it's swatted out of play off the Yellow Jackets. Thornton, 6'7" senior. This pass comes in now for McFagan. Harmoning now in the front court. Here's Cheka. Down low now, Jelani Thornton against Cornelius. Goes up with the shot. That one also off the back rim. No good. Rebound Barker. Outlet pass, and Chayka takes out Javon Walker, far sideline. And it'll be a foul on the Northland guard here. His first team foul against the the Lumberjacks. And he comes with 3 minutes and 13 seconds elapsed in this opening half. Jackets will trigger it in. 28 seconds to shoot. It'll be UWS's Javon Walker that'll inbound it. Pass comes out on top. Now they'll swing it left side. Here's Reed Johnson. Bounce pass now back for Walker on the baseline. Now working against Chayka. Now will spin. Goes up with the shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound cleared by Thornton. Slow start offensively. Both ways. Yellow Jackets still leading it 4-0. Thornton now on the right side. Pass out on top. Harmoning will go right side. Chayka. Chayka now with the left-handed jump shot. Goes up. That's off the rim. That's no good. Rebound cleared again by Barker. Now Moberg in transition as Walker went in a little too hard, missed the layup with the left hand, but the follow-up is tipped home by Andrew Cornelius, and the Yellow Jackets score the first half dozen points and lead it by 6-0. Harmoning into the front court. Thornton now right side on the baseline against Cornelius. Swing it now, Chayka on the left side. Lost the handle, and now it'll be a turnover, and it'll go back over to the Yellow Jackets. Andrew Beer is going to check in for UWS for the first time. Northland also going on the bench as Ryan Ellert comes in for the first time. And that says Finley Powell. Powell, by the way, a native of the Twin Ports, played his high school basketball across the bridge at Dunfield High School. In the meantime, Cornelius inbounding it here now. And it is TJ Moberg. Moberg going inside. Pass to the right block. Now they swing it out on top. Cornelius will line up a three-point shot. Top of the key, and he'll rally it home for 3 more points. UWS now up 9-0. As Ellert now into the front court. And we're going to have a foul called, I think, on Moberg here. DJ Moberg draws the foul, his second team foul on the Yellow Jackets. 5 early points for Andrew Cornelius. Chayka will inbound it here. Gets it in now for Ellert. Out on top now it's Harmoning. Hayden Harmoning. And he'll hand it off. Outside it's Powell. Now he turns it over. Stopped away by Cornelius, who comes in 2-on-1. Goes right to the rim and lays it in with the left hand. 7 of the Yellow Jackets, 11 now, courtesy of the senior from Caledonia, Minnesota. And the Jackets up 11-0. Bounce pass now into the front court for Harmoning. Harmoning now going right side. Thornton out on top now, free throw line extended. Chayka. Out on top, Harmoning. 8 seconds to shoot. Ball fake against UWS's Cornelius. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut. That one picked off now by Beers. Another Northland turnover. Jackets back 2-on-1. Alley-oop now for Reed Johnson. He misses the layup. Rebound batted around, and finally coming down with it is going to be Finley Powell here for Northland. And Powell coming into the front court. Goes left side. Steps all the way to the rim. Lays it up. That's no good as well. Northland still can't find the bottom of the net here in the early going, and now it's Moberg racing down the court off the miss. Goes up all the way to the 10 and lays it in for 2 with the right hand, and we're going to have a timeout here called by head coach Cole Schreiner, the former Yellow Jacket. 13-0. Yellow Jackets in the lead here, just 5 minutes and 45 seconds into this opening half. Take a look at the numbers here so far. The Yellow Jackets 6 for 13 from the floor. 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Yellow Jackets so far have also turned over the Lumberjacks 4 times already in the first 5 minutes here. UWS looking to move to 6-8 overall. 3-0 in the UMAC. They have a tough stretch of games coming up on the road. Martin Luther coming up this coming Saturday. And they'll be on the road a week from tonight taking on Northwestern before they return home to take on Minnesota Morris a week from this coming Saturday. So 10 days' time against the Cougars. First time the Yellow Jackets will see Minnesota Morris this season. It'll be a 3 p.m. opening tip, 2:45 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast, by the way, on both 91.3 FM and Yellow Jacket TV with yours truly bringing you the play-by-play on that one. In the meantime, out the timeout. Northland's Finley Powell off the inbounds, now going left side. Yellow Jackets also brought in Hayden Quimby for the first time. And now out on top. A three-point shot up from Powell. That's wide to the right. That's no good. Rebound cleared now by Evan Bennett, who's also checked in for UWS. And now it's Moberg in the front court. Out on top now. They'll swing it over for Beers. Out on top now. Making a step. Getting a pass down low was Beers from Javon Walker. He left the shot short, however. Might have even been stripped away. Either way, the loose ball to Northland. And now the Lumberjacks back in the front court. Thornton on the right side. Jelani Thornton here. Hands it off for Cheka. Cheka now to bounce past Thornton. And the pass now for Kesty. Kesty, 15-foot jump shot is off the back rim. Rattles around, however, and falls through for two. Soft touch from Stephen Kesty, and he finally gets Northland on the board for the first time. They're now 1 for 6 from the floor, and it's 13-2. Yellow Jackets by 11. Quimby in the front court for the Yellow Jackets. Off the curl cut. Now here's Evan Bennett going up, and he'll lay in his first 2 points. Bennett with the bucket, the assist to the freshman Quimby. And UWS leads 15-2 now. Powell into the front court. Left side now Cheka. Now Powell going left side. Kicks it out. Now here's Kesty. Back for Cheka. 10 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass comes right side. Now Thornton against Bennett. Takes advantage of the height in the middle and scores his first 2 points. About a 4-inch height advantage there for Jelani Thornton. Gets his first field goal, and it's 15-4. Now Bennett right side. Walker top of the key. Now he'll swing it right side for Quimby. Hayden Quimby for the Yellow Jackets all the way to the rim, and he'll lay it in for 2 with the left hand. Jackets now up by 13 again. 17-4. Here's Powell. Right side now Cheka. Cheka now will step back. He'll fire from three-point range, and he'll knock it down. Actually, it's a long 2 for Damian Cheka with the left hand. 17-6. Northland's made their last 3 attempts. On the Jackets in the front court left side, it's Bennett. Beers. Javon Walker now getting a step around Powell. Goes up and under and misses the shot off the underside of the rim with the left hand. But he will draw a foul, and Javon Walker, the Yellow Jackets' leading scorer, averaging more than 16 points per game, will go to the free throw line for the first time here. With 11:36 remaining, half number 1. Javon Walker so far this season, 16.2 points per game to be precise. He's also a 78% free throw shooter, and his first free throw was up and good. First point for Javon Walker makes it 18-6. Max Briggs in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets. McFagan has come back in now for Northland, as has Ryan Ellert. And Hayden Harmoning. Second free throw from Walker. Rims around, falls out, no good. Rebound cleared by Ellert. Jackets up now 18-6. Now McFagan, quick release on the 3, and he'll knock it down left side. Ian McFagan with the triple makes it 18-9. Evan Bennett for the Yellow Jackets. Left side now, Briggs out on top. Briggs off in the corner. Beers goes right side now. Here's a step through by Evan Bennett. Back for Beers. Right side now, being guarded by Kessie. He'll fade away from 10 feet away. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Ellert. Northland back the other direction. McFagan handing it off. Step through, pass picked off. It was intended for Kesty, and now the Yellow Jackets back the other direction, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called here on Harmoning. And as Walker was making his way up the court. That'll be the third team foul on Northland. Barker and Cornelius come back in. They'll take out Walker and Beers. In the meantime, the Jackets will inbound far side. Evan Bennett will do the honors here. In for Briggs. Now Quimby left side. Hayden Quimby for the Yellow Jackets. Getting it right side. Cornelius, Bennett in the paint now. Going up around against Harmoning. Scoops it up and in with the right hand. Evan Bennett now has 4 points. Nice move. Another native Superior there scoring for the Jackets to make it 20-9. Now Harmoning back to the direction. Had it poked away from behind by Quimby. Jackets back in transition. Going all the way in. Missing the layup with the right hand is going to be Cornelius. Then the outlet pass off the miss, picked off by Barker. Cornelius now backing down. Goes right to the rim. Goes it up and lays it in for two. Ellert tried to draw the offensive foul. Referees weren't buying it. It's now 22-9. This matches the largest Yellow Jacket lead of the half. Now a pass into the front court picked off by Cornelius. Quimby. Now he loses the handle on it. Picked cleanly, by Ellert. Now he comes in 2-on-2, goes up with a shot. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and we'll have a jump ball. We'll stay with Northland here. As Reed Johnson comes back into the game, he'll take out Quimby. Thornton comes back in, by the way, takes out Ellert. And Northland will inbound now right side. They'll have 19 seconds to shoot here. As Finley Powell inbounds it for Thornton. Trying to step through against Barker. Goes up with a tough shot and gets it to go down for two. Leading in there, Jelani Thornton. Now it's Briggs back for the Yellow Jackets. 3-point shot up from Evan Bennett. That one's off the back rim. Rebound batted out. Now Cheka has it. Cheka now trying to shake and bake. Ended up losing the basketball. Back to the direction 3-on-2. Here's Cornelius going all the way in, and he'll double clutch and lay it in for two with the right hand. 24-11 now your score. McFagan. Left side now Cheka. Cheka for Northland. McFagan, he'll fire from three. That one's off the back rim. Rebound grab there by Reed Johnson. Johnson in the front court. Briggs wide open on the baseline. Goes all the way to the rim. Has his shot partially blocked as he went up with the layup attempt, but he'll draw the foul on McFagan. And it'll be two free throws now for Max Briggs, the sophomore from Woodbury, Minnesota.
McFagan, his first team fourth. At the line number 2, Briggs, shooting 2.
Jackets so far, 11 for their first 22. Northland, meanwhile, 5 for 13. As Briggs' first free throw is good. Cornelius so far, by the way, 5 for 6 from the field for 11 points. One more coming. Second free throw is up and good as well. Jackets going to make another change here as Moberg comes back in. Also, Eddie Mittermeier in for the first time for the Jackets, the 5'10 sophomore from Chippewa Falls. And we have a timeout here on the court. 8:38 remaining, half number one. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garver and me throughout the years. We sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV, on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. Anyway, stick around for halftime, sponsored by Howland Incorporated. We'll have our first half summary. A look at the first half stats. We'll also have a Yellow Jacket sports summary to pass along. All that coming up at halftime, 8 minutes and 38 seconds from now. In the meantime, we come out of the timeout. Jackets have led all the way, scored the first 13 points of the game, and right now lead 26-11. These two teams, by the way, will meet again on Wednesday, February 12th at Kendrigan Center in Ashland. So this is the first of two meetings. Jackets, by the way, that's about a 5-game winning streak against the Lumberjacks. As they're out of timeout, shot is short from the right side by Ellert. Rebound for the Yellow Jackets, Reed Johnson. Now Barker left side, he gets stripped. And unable to hang on to it was Finley Powell. Will stay Yellow Jacket basketball here. 8:17 remaining in the half. Mittermeier will inbound it here for the Yellow Jackets. Lobbing it in, now out on top, it's Cornelius. Now Mittermeier in the corner, he'll fire from three. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound for Cheka. And Damian Cheka now for Northland into the front court. Pass comes right side now for Ellert. And Ellert loses the handle on it. They're going to say it was last touched by Reed Johnson. It will stay Northland basketball here. 7 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. Northland have 18 seconds on the shot clock as they lob it in now for Thornton. Steps through, goes up, misses the layup, but then follows up his own miss and tips it home off the glass for 2. He's got 6. It's 26-13. Now Moberg. Mittermeier left side. TJ Moberg. Barker. Now they work on the corner. Mittermeier. Reed Johnson wide open. He'll fire from 3. That one rims out. No good. And the rebound collected by Thornton. Ellert into the front court. Down low. Wide open was Thornton, and he goes up and lays it in. Got inside position. Easy bucket there for Thornton. He has 8 points to lead Northland. The lead down to 11. Mittermeier now left side. TJ Moberg, he's open. He'll fire a 3. That one's off the rim as well. No good. Rebound tipped out for Mittermeier. Now Reed Johnson putting up a 3, and this one is good. Left side. He's got his first triple of the game, 29-15. Inbounds now for Chayka. Pass going left side now, McFagan. Now Ellert with Thornton, 10 seconds to shoot for Northland as he picks up the basketball, goes right at Joey Barker. Kicks it back out now. Powell, 15-foot jump shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound back for Finley Powell. He'll double clutch, goes in and lays it in for 2. They down to 12 again, 29-17. Back to the direction now, Moberg. Getting a step, bounce pass opposite side, and going up and laying it in with the right hand is going to be Reed Johnson. Nice step there from the senior TJ Moberg to his fellow senior Johnson to get the bucket. 5 for Reed Johnson, 31-17. Quick release now, Ellert. He'll bank in a 3 on the right side. 31-20 now your score. Johnson will fire another 3 from out on top, and he'll knock that one down. Reed Johnson has 8 straight points for UWS. 5:35 remaining, 34-20, Jackets by 14 again. Powell for Northland. Right side, McFagan. Going on the baseline, picking up his dribble. Pass now for Thornton. Picked up by Powell. Kicks it outside. Chayka. He'll fire from 3. That one's off the back rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Eddie Mittermeier for UWS. And Mittermeier into the front court. Barker thought about taking the 3. Instead, he'll dump it down. Left side block. Andrew Cornelius against McFagan. Goes to the right, then switches back to the left and goes off the glass for 2. 13 points for Andrew Cornelius. And it's 36-20 as we go under 5 minutes remaining in the opening stanza here. Powell in the front court. Left side, Chayka puts the ball on the deck, comes inside, double clutch on his shot. TJ Moberg ended up hitting him. It'll be a foul on Moberg. It'll be his second. It'll be the third team foul on UWS. And Chayka will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Northland as a team, 63.7% from the stripe this season. Chayka himself, 21 out of 37. Good for 56.8%. And his first free throw is good. Meanwhile, Rocco Paulson, Luke Fehrenbacher, and Javon Walker all coming back in for the Yellow Jackets. Paulson, the 6'8 sophomore from across the bridge in Duluth, played his high school basketball at East High School. Chayka now has 3 points. He's got one more coming here for Northland. 4 minutes and 38 seconds away from halftime. And the second free throw from Chayka is also good. He's got 4 points. Jackets up by 14 now. That's Fehrenbacher. The senior from Batavia, Illinois, brings UWS in the front court. Fehrenbacher right side. Now Mittermeier, left wing. Rocco Paulson. Had to go to the corner for Joey Barker. That one picked off by Thornton. It'll be a turnover on the Yellow Jackets. Now the Lumberjacks back the other direction. Harmoning on the outside. Pass out on top. Now Kesty. Now it's Finley Powell. Powell putting it on the deck. He'll step back. That's a tough jump shot. 10 feet away from the left side. Good defense by Mittermeier. He also grabs the miss off the rebound as Mittermeier, and now he's back in the front court. Rocco Paulson. Joey Barker now, top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Turning, going up, and laying it in for two is going to be Rocco Paulson. Rocco Paulson with the bucket. The assist to Joey Barker. 38-22 your tally. Harmoning now for Northland. Kesty, right side, Cheka. He'll fire away from three, and he'll rail it home. Cheka's got 7. It's 38-25. Now it's Fehrenbacher. Paulson, left side. Now it's Mittermeier coming off the screen. Eddie Mittermeier for the Yellow Jackets. Out on top now. Joey Barker, Walker. Javon Walker now on the circle move. Goes right to the cup and lays it in with the right hand for two off the window. 40-25 as we go under 3 minutes now left in the half. Jackets, by the way, shooting for 50%, almost 54%, while Northland at 43.5. Now Kesty in the front court. Cheka. Short jump shot right side, front rim and out. Offensive rebound grab by Thornton. He'll go up, misses the layup, but will draw the foul on Paulson. And Jelani Thornton will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2 with 2:39 remaining until halftime. Again, our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. Stick around for that. In the meantime, Thornton at the free throw line. And his first free throw is up and good. Thornton 65.6% from the stripe this season as Bennett comes back in. 9 points in the first half for Jelani Thornton. He came in averaging 9.5, so good game for him to say the least. And the second free throw is airborne and good from Jelani Thornton to make it now 40-27. Jackets' largest lead has been 16. As Walker in the front court against Cheka. Free throw line extended now will fade away. His jump shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound being fought for. And Powell hits the deck, and we'll have a jump ball. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. With 2 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the half. Northland has 9 turnovers so far. The Yellow Jackets with just 3. And now a conversation between our officials here on the court. I think they're trying to decide what the shot clock should be here. That would be my guess. Or perhaps the game clock, or perhaps both. We'll see. They're going to reset it to 20 seconds. So add 2 seconds to the clock, and the Yellow Jackets will inbound now. Walker sending it in now. Here is UWS's Luke Fehrenbacher. Right side, Evan Bennett in the corner. Head fake now, Joey Barker now trying to go inside. Lost the handle on. They're going to call an offensive foul anyway. Sliding over to take the charge was Hayden Harmoning, 6'3" junior from Becker, Minnesota. 15 foul on the Yellow Jackets. Barker will check out. Kunitas comes back in. He's been the highlight man of that first half of the Jackets. 6 for 7 from the field for 13. Harmoning trying to find an outlet. He'll lob it in, and it'll be tipped out of play off of McFagan. It'll go back over to the Yellow Jackets. Turnover number 10 for Northland. As Moberg with the 2 fouls comes back in, he'll take out Fehrenbacher. And TJ Moberg will inbound. Pass comes in now. Walker. Cornelius. This ball on the deck goes right around Kessie. He flips it up, gets it to go down for 2, and he'll draw the foul. Cornelius with the bucket. 15 first half points for him. So big half for Andrew Cornelius, number 5 in white. 7 out of 8 shooting for him to start. That ball going to be called Stephen Kesty. And Cornelius' free throw rims out, no good. Offensive board, however, grabbed by Walker. Now Bennett, he'll flip up a shot inside the painted area. That rims out, no good. And the rebound grabbed now by Thornton. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half. Harmoningen on the front court. Bounce pass now, Thornton. Thornton now backing down against Evan Bennett. Picks up his dribble out on top. Now they swing it. McFagan, he'll fire from 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound for Javon Walker, and Walker into the front court. Walker for the Yellow Jackets. Moberg. Rocco Paulson now. Down low against Kesty. Will kick it to the far side. Bennett will line up a 3-point shot. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, and Chayka will come out of there with it now for Northland. Lumberjacks into the front court. Harmoning right side. Now Kessie, he'll fire from 3. That one's well off to the right. No good. Walker with the board. Cornelius in transition. Andrew Cornelius going right to the rim. Lost the handle on it. Paulson finished with the right hand, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. That will be the 5th team foul. Check at the 6th team foul. McFagan whistle for the personal. It'll be 2 free throws now for Cornelius. And his first free throw is good. Cornelius came in shooting just 46.2% from the stripe. He's 1 for 2 so far here today. 16 first half points. And the second free throw off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Powell near side. Jackets lead it by 16 now as the Lumberjacks in the front court, under a minute remaining in the first half. Left side now Ellert, out on top Harmoning. Harmoning, bounce pass now Thornton against Paulson. Steps back, fires up from about 16 feet left side, back rim and out. Rebound for Moberg, Jackets into the front court. TJ Moberg, Reed Johnson, Cornelius getting a step on the baseline, hangs in the air and lays it in with the right hand, goes right to the rim for 2 more. 18 points for him, huge half. That's the Yellow Jacket lead, by the way, 45-27, under 20 seconds now left. Powell now for Northland, he gets stripped away. Or has the basketball stripped away by Walker. Walker coming in now 1-on-2, goes up, misses the layup. Rebound for Chayka left side, 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, and Chayka now has it stripped away as he tried to spin into the painted area, picked up by the Jackets, and that'll end the opening 20 minutes here from the Mertz. Jackets scored the first 13 points. And they have led by double figures all the way here in those opening 20 minutes. Your score at the break. UWS 45, Northland College 27. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime programming. Sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Time tonight, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, as the Yellow Jackets in game one of our doubleheader leading Northland College 45-27 here at the break. The Yellow Jackets in that first half as we jump into our first half summary and a look at the first half stats. No problems getting out on top in this one. Scored the first 13 points to the Yellow Jackets in the first 5 minutes, and pretty much were in control the rest of the half. This is their largest lead, by the way, at 45-27 that they enjoy currently at the intermission. In that first half, the Yellow Jackets 19 out of 37 from the floor, good for 51.4%, while Northland was 10 out of 27 from the field, good for 37%. Jackets 3 for 10 from beyond the arc. The Lumberjacks at 3 out of 9. Jackets 4 for 7 from the stripe. The Northland College Lumberjacks, meanwhile, a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Northland also plus 2 in rebounding at 19-17. Jackets with 5 offensive rebounds, Northland with 4. But the biggest stat of the game here so far, besides the discrepancy in shooting percentage, the Yellow Jackets forcing 14 Northland turnovers in that opening half while committing just 4 themselves. The Jackets with 8 assists against 4 turnovers. Northland with 4 assists against 14 turnovers after 20 minutes. Meanwhile, individually for the Yellow Jackets, no question who's been the best player on the court thus far. It's been Andrew Cornelius for UWS, already making a bid for our post-game show player of the game. Cornelius 8 for 9 in that first half, good for 18 points. Made a 3-point shot in there as well. About the only thing he didn't do well was shoot free throws. He missed 2 out of 3 from there. But he has 2 rebounds and 3 assists along with 3 steals so far in 14 minutes. So a huge first half for the senior from Caledonia, Minnesota. 8 points so far for Reed Johnson for the Yellow Jackets. 4 points from TJ Moberg. Also Evan Bennett with 4 points. The Jackets getting points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players in that opening half. Yellow Jackets with 1 player with 2 fouls thus far, that being TJ Moberg. We'll keep an eye on that in the second half. Meanwhile, Northland being led by Jelani Thornton, who has 10 points. Thornton is 4 for 8 from the field. He's made both of his free throws and also has 7 rebounds, so he's on his way to a apparent double-double here. Meanwhile, Damian Cheka, the former Yellow Jacket, with 7 points in the first half, 2 for 6 shooting-wise, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He had 2 free throws as well. Nobody else for Northland has more than 3 points. Ian McFagan with 3 points. Ryan Ellert with 3 points and 2-point each so far for Stephen Kesty and Finley Powell. In terms of foul trouble, Northland has 2 players with 2 personal fouls after one half. McFagan with 2 for Northland, as does Stephen Kesty have 2 personal fouls for the Lumberjacks. So those are your moments halfway home in this one between the Yellow Jackets and Northland College. And with that being the case, we'll take another about 2 or 3 minute break before we come back with a Yellow Jacket sports summary that's coming up in about 3 minutes. This is UWS men's basketball, brought to you by Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMass Sports Network. Matt Johnson back here at the Mertz, about 6.5 minutes away from the start of the second half as the Yellow Jackets leading Northland College here. And with that being the case, we'll give you a quick Yellow Jacket sports summary. Winter sports in full swing here as we begin the new calendar year of 2025. Women's basketball, who will be playing game 2 of our doubleheader against Northland College. Now sitting at 6-7 overall. They're also 2-0 in the UMAC. And they're currently on a 3-game winning streak after downing Bethany Lutheran 64-63 at the North Gym in Mankato, Minnesota on Saturday. Elise Bessman led the way for the Yellow Jackets, scoring a game-high 23 points, which included the game-winning basket with just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter to propel the Yellow Jackets to the victory. Bessman connected on 10 of 15 shots for the game, while Elsa Olsen added 16 points on 4 of 10 shooting. Katie Dobson and Mackenzie Lesha each added 9 points in the victory for the Yellow Jackets as well. Their next in action, like I said, in Game 2, taking on the Lumberjills for the first time this season. Tentative start time there, 7:15 p.m. Tentative pregame starting at about 7 p.m. or so with yours truly here on Yellow Jacket TV. Women's hockey now sitting at 9-6-2 overall, 1-3 in the WIAC. They've won their last 5, including posting a 3-2 victory over Concordia Moorhead last night in Moorhead, Minnesota. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got 2 goals from Bryn McLean and an additional tally from Lucy Drugas to pick up the victory. Molly Black went all the way in goal for UWS, making 17 saves to pick up the win. Their next in action this coming Friday, January 17th. They're on the road taking on the number 2 ranked team in the country, UW River Falls, the defending national champions as well. 7 p.m. the opening face-off down in River Falls before they return home on Saturday, the 18th, to take on the River Falls Falcons. Again, that'll be the next home game, also the next broadcast here on on Yellow Jacket TV. That'll also be a joint broadcast with John Garver on the play-by-play. That's a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS, and of course, Yellow Jacket TV. 2 p.m. the opening face-off, 1:45 the pregame with John Garver. Speaking of John Garver, he's with men's hockey as we speak here. 12-3-1 overall are the Yellow Jackets. 5-1 in the WIAC. Currently on an 8-game winning streak. Our coach Rich McKenna's Yellow Jackets, including posting a 2-1 overtime victory over St. John's in non-conference action on Saturday at Westman Arena. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got the game's opening goal from Daniel Roosevelt at 5:08 of the third period before Justin Dauphiné gave the Yellow Jackets the win just 14 seconds into overtime to carry the Yellow Jackets to the victory. In goal, Kobe Grant made 33 saves in goal to pick up the win. And like I said, he is with the Yellow Jackets tonight as they also take on Northland College in that WIAC Conference contest down the street at Westman Arena. 7 p.m. the opening face-off. 6:30 the pregame, though, is a joint broadcast both on Yellow Jacket TV and on 91.3 FM. And last but not least, men's and women's indoor track and field open the 2025 calendar year by hosting the Twin Ports Open across the hallway at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse this coming Saturday the 18th. Action gets underway starting at 11 a.m. at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse. 45-27 your score here at the break. And with that being the case, we'll take one more quick break, bring our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated to a close, and come back with the start of the second half of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and Northland College right after this. This is UWS Men's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. We're ready for the start of the second half of this contest. Yellow Jackets leading at 45-27. Quick reminder, the Yellow Jackets will be next in action on Saturday. They'll be down in New Ulm, Minnesota to take on Martin Luther, the first of 2 straight road games for the Yellow Jackets before they return home. A week from this Saturday, taking on Minnesota Morris. That'll be our next broadcast here on Yellow Jacket TV, a joint broadcast with yours truly on 91.3 FM KUWS to go along with Yellow Jacket TV. They'll take on Minnesota Morris. 3 p.m. the opening tip there. Yours truly on with the pregame starting at 2:45 on that Saturday afternoon. In the meantime, Northland with the basketball first here to begin the second 20 minutes. Hayden Harmoning now for Northland. Out on top, Kesty. Stephen Kesty down low. Delaney Thornton goes up over the top. Had a 2-inch height advantage there against Andrew Cornelius and took advantage with the jump hook with the right hand. He now has 12. It's 45-29 as the Jackets into the front court for the first time here in half number 2. Cornelius now here is Reed Johnson for UWS. Stutter stepping his way, coming through, and they're going to call a foul on the floor here against Kesty. For Stephen Kesty, that'll be foul number 3, and he's the first individual on either team with 3 fouls. And that triggers the entry of Finley Powell, who will take out Kesty. Meanwhile, Reed Johnson will inbound left baseline here for UWS. As the pass comes in, left side Moberg. Johnson off the curl. Head fake, goes up with a short jump shot, halfway down, popped out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Thornton. Now Harmoning brings Northland into the front court, goes left side now. Now Powell, right side Chaka. Damian Chaka now for Northland. Harmoning trying to lob it down low, went off the backboard. He was looking for Thornton. This ball picked up now by Barker, and then his pass intended for Reed Johnson gets kicked away off the right foot of Hayden Harmoning. They'll say Yellow Jacket basketball here. They'll reset the shot clock to 30 seconds. Javon Walker will inbound here for UWS. And here's the pass in now for TJ Moberg. Moberg, Johnson stepping through, going up with the shot off the window with the left hand for 2. Johnson came in averaging about 14 a game. He now has 10. 47-29 your score. Harmoning now for Northland into the front court. Left side now McFagan. Down low for Thornton. Telegraphed his pass, knocked away, and it will be... Nobody seems to know. They're going to give the basketball now to Northland here. 2 officials checking with each other. 10 seconds to shoot now for the Lumberjacks. Finley Powell will inbound. Pass comes in now left side McFagan. Ian McFagan now for Northland. 5 seconds to shoot. Goes left side. Tried to spin through, and we're going to have a holding foul called here on Cornelius. It's a good call. Got him on the arm as he spun into the lane. First on the Yellow Jackets. First of the half on UWS. And the first also called on Cornelius. And right off the inbounds, we'll have a turnover as the initial pass came into the paint. Tried to get it back to Finley. Had not come all the way in bounds as of yet. So the basketball goes back to the Yellow Jackets. That's the 15th turnover against Northland, by the way. And the Yellow Jackets into the front court now. TJ Moberg. Right side now, Reed Johnson. Johnson, Barker. Right wing now. Moberg dumps it down low and going up and laying it in with the right hand is Javon Walker. 5 points for Walker. Jackets have their largest lead of the game at 20 points now. 49-29. Finley Powell for Northland. Out on top now, Thornton. Harmoning now left side. On the block. Double team comes. Had it slapped out of his hands by Walker. It'll stay with Northland here. 14 seconds to shoot. 17:40 remaining in the second half. Powell looking for the inbounds. Pass comes in now for Thornton. Harmoning. Right side now, McFagan. 5 seconds to shoot. Pass comes inside now. Here's Thornton going up, airmailing everything, getting his own rebound. That should have been a shot clock violation as he didn't draw any iron with it. Doesn't matter, though, as the Jackets come out of there with it. Off the miss, and now here's T.J. Moberg. Johnson wide open. He'll line up a three. That's long off the back rim. Rebound for Joey Barker. Barker for the Jackets. Moberg stepping inside. Had the ball slapped away from behind. Turnover UWS. Now Thornton. Pass to the outside. Pick clean now by Reed Johnson, and Johnson will go all the way in and slam it down with the right hand. 12 points for Reed Johnson. The Jackets now up by 22. Harmonding into the front court. His pass now hits a foot. They're going to say kickball. It will be Northland basketball here. Ellert comes back into the game here. In the meantime, we'll have an inbounds here. $20 seconds to shoot here for Northland. And it appears we're going to have a look now at the clock. I'm going to set it to 20 seconds, which is where it should have been. And now we'll have an inbounds down left side. And now we're going to have another whistle, and the officials having a hard time understanding, I think, where the clock should be here. I think that's the question. In the meantime, Ellert will inbound in for Eliah Thornton. Swing on the right hand, flipping him a shot. No good. Rebound cleared by Walker. Walker leading the Yellow Jackets in transition, weaving his way to the rim. Goes up off the window, gets it to go down for two more. Javon Walker with the bucket. He's got 7. Now Ellert into the front court. Jaka. Powell for Northland. He'll step back from the wing, fire up the three. That's way off the mark. Rebound for Barker. Long lead pass for Cornelius. Now Reed Johnson behind the back. Goes all the way to the rim and flips it up and in for two more. 14 points now for Reed Johnson. Timeout going to be called here by Northland. 15:59 now left. And the Yellow Jackets now with their largest lead at 55-29. If you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the sideline store, Yellow Jacket sideline store, at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Jackets so far here in the second half, 5 for 7 to start, shooting at 71.4% in the second half. Now shooting at 54.5% as a team. Northland so far here in half number 2, 1 for 6. Northland also having a hard time holding on to basketball. Now 16 turnovers for the Lumberjacks. The Yellow Jackets so far have committed just 5. 18 for Cornelius. Hasn't shot yet here in the second half. Johnson, the reigning UMAC Men's Basketball Athlete of the Week, has 14. I expect that Coach Greg Polkowski will start emptying the bench in another about 5 or 6 minutes here. As we come out of the timeout, Northland will be in possession of the basketball here. Just under 16 minutes to play here in regulation time. 15:59 on the clock here at the Mertz. Jackets looking like they're well on their way to win number 6 on the season. As inbounding now will be Ellert. Gets it in now for Powell. Finley Powell into the front court. Thornton now right baseline. Spinning. Bounce pass outside Ellert. He'll line up a three-point shot. That one rims around. And then falls out off the miss. Rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Here is Javon Walker going all the way to the rim. Flipping up a shot off the window. No good, but he'll draw the foul on Ellert. And the senior from Rocher in Texas, Javon Walker, will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. It's been a quiet offensive game for Javon. 7 points thus far. And Javon Walker's first free throw is good. He's got 8. 56-29 now as McFagan comes back in. He'll take out Ridge Guyette. And the second free throw from Walker. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound grab by Barker, and he follows it up and lays it in with the right hand for 2. Barker now has 4. The lead is 29. Now McFagan's pass into the front court. Off the hands of Chaka. It'll be a turnover on Northland. So far here in half number 2, the Yellow Jackets outscoring Northland 13-2. This is after starting the first half on a 13-0 run. Barker into the front court, right side off the pass. Now Reed Johnson, right side Walker on the block against Chaka. Hanging in the air, kicks it outside. Barker will line up a 3-point shot. That one's off the front rim, no good. Rebound tracked down weak side by Damian Chaka for Northland. And now Chaka. The pass for Thornton. To the outside now McFagan. In the corner, and that one will be tipped out of play off the hands of Walker. Max Briggs going to check back in now for UWS. He'll take out TJ Moberg. Inbound coming now left baseline. Ryan Ellert's pass in and kicked out by the right foot there of Briggs. It'll stay with Northland. That should actually trigger a reset of the shot clock to 20 seconds, but the officials said no. Pass comes in now McFagan. He'll line up the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared now by Briggs. Max Briggs for UWS. Right side now, Reed Johnson getting a step. Goes inside against Powell. Missed the layup, but will draw the foul, and Reed Johnson will go to the free throw line looking to shoot 2. In fact, he will shoot 2. Fishing game for Johnson tonight. 6 out of 11 from the field. Good free throw shooter, 77.8%. Jackets shoot free throws at 68.6 as a team. And Johnson's first free throw is good. 15 points now for Reed Johnson. As Andrew Beers and Micah Young going to come back in. Or for Young, it's the first appearance of the game. For Beers, it's his first since early in the first half. Meanwhile, Hayden Harmoning also back in for Northland. And the second free throw by Johnson is good. And now he'll sub out with 16 points. Evan Bennett will come back in. Jackets leading at 60-29. Powell will inbound. Harmoning. In the front court now. Powell finding Harmoning out on top. Now Chaka, free throw line extended. Stepping back, he'll fire it up with the left hand to get it to swish home for 2. 14-foot jump shot there from Damian Chaka. Gives him 9 points. It's 60-31. Beers now left side. Now Briggs. Max Briggs for the Yellow Jackets, flipping up a shot. A little bit out of control there. Missed everything. The rebound in the hands of Powell. Chaka, Harmoning. Left side, McFagan. He'll fire from 3, and he'll knock it down. McFagan now with 2 triples. 60-34. Now Javon Walker, right side. Briggs. He tries to answer with a 3 ball of his own. That one's wide to the left. Rebound grab by Thornton for Northland. McFagan into the front court. Harmoning now. Thornton. Spinning, going up with the shot. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebound for Walker, and the Jackets into the front court. Walker now, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Javon Walker. So he pushed off with the right arm as he came in on the left side, and so that'll lead to a substitution for Walker as Hayden Quimby comes back in. 13:07 remaining left to be played here. Northland into the front court now with Powell, left side. Thornton for the Lumberjacks. Handing it off now. Powell, 15-foot jump shot. That one's short, no good. Rebound for Micah Young for the Yellow Jackets. And now it's Max Briggs. Bring UWS into the front court. Right side now Young. Bennett. Briggs, Beers, and we'll have a pushing foul called on Thornton here. Send Micah Young flying on the left side of the baseline. 14 foul on Northland.
Number 22, Ellert. Number 40, Kesty.
Kesty and Ellert come back into the contest here for the Lumberjacks. Left side inbound now. Bennett, Quimby. Hayden Quimby now, Beers. Right side, it's Evan Bennett. Bennett for the Yellow Jackets, and now he'll be decked. And this foul is going to be called on Ellert. That'll be his second and the 5th team foul now on Northland.
22, Ellert, his second, team 5th.
Inbound now, right baseline as it comes in for Beers. Now Quimby. In the corner, Bennett wide open. He'll tee up the three-point shot. That one rims out, no good. Rebound for Kesty. In the front court now is Ellert. Pass to the left corner is going to be knocked out here by Briggs. It'll stay with Northland. And a timeout going to be called here by the Lumberjacks. Have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering and 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google stores today. Quick look at the numbers here so far in half number 2. The Jackets 6 for 12 now. Missed a couple. Meanwhile, Northland 3 for 12 here. They're now 13 out of 39 for the game. Shooting 33.3%. The Yellow Jackets, 51% for the game. 3 out of 14 from beyond the arc. Haven't needed a three-point shot tonight, however. Defensively, they've been strong, however. They've forced 17 Northland turnovers while committing just 6 themselves. Jackets getting points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players, as we mentioned in the first half. Northland so far being led by Jelani Thornton with 12 points. Cornelius still leading everybody with 18. Still 8 out of 9 shooting for Andrew Cornelius tonight. And he has not taken a shot here in the second half as we come out of the break. Northland will inbound here. They'll have 21 seconds to shoot. Will be Chaka, who will inbound it here for Kesty. And now Chaka, right side. Picked up by Evan Bennett. Now McFagan. Long three, right wing, no good. Rebound grab by Young. UWS in the front court now with Briggs. Now Quimby. Hayden Quimby for UWS in the paint. Goes all the way, flips up a wild shot. That one's short. Rebound grabbed though by Beers, and he goes up and lays it in with the right hand. Andrew Beers on the board. He's the 10th Yellow Jacket to find the bottom of the net here so far tonight. 62-34 now your score. Ellert for Northland going right to the rim, flips up a shot with the left hand. He got to go down for two. That's a tough move by Ellert. He's got 5 points. Now Briggs. Quimby. Briggs for the Yellow Jackets. Left side, Bennett. Now Micah Young. Bounce pass for Beers. And they're going to call Chayka on his arm. For Chayka, that'll be his second. 16 foul now on Northland. We'll have a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery once we go final. Set the stage for Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Yellow Jacket women taking on Northland for the first time this year. In the meantime, off the inbounds. It's Briggs right side. Quimby. Bounce pass, right side block. Beers now spinning around Kesty. Going up with the shot. Had it partially blocked. Rebound off the miss. Grabbed by Jelani Thornton. Now it's Powell for Northland into the front court. Ellert. Bounce pass, Kesty. Out on top now, Chayka. Dribbled it right into the hands of Max Briggs, and now we're going to have a tie-up. And I think basketball will go over to the Yellow Jackets here. In fact, it will. Young will inbound it here. Yellow Jackets have committed just 2 fouls here so far in the second half. Northland with 6. As Bennett now left side. Out on top it's Beers. Right wing now it's Quimby. Now Briggs for the Yellow Jackets stepping inside, floating up a shot. Gets it off the back rim. That's no good, but he'll draw the foul. That is a 7th team foul now on Northland. 2 free throws coming up for Max Briggs. A foul on Ellert is his 3rd. And Max Briggs for the Yellow Jackets. His first free throw is up and good. Sophomore from Woodbury, Minnesota. Has 3 points. He's got one more coming. Rocco Paulson going to check in. He'll take out Beers. Second free throw by Briggs is up and good. Max Briggs with 4 points. All of them from the free throw line so far tonight. 64-36. Jackets now picking up full court. Inbounds pass knocked away by Bennett. It'll stay with Northland here. And Vesey, by the way, has checked in for Northland for the first time. He's number 12 in navy blue as Northland into the front court. Chayka. Pass coming for Thornton. Now Powell stepping through, kicks it outside. Chayka will fire from 3. That one off the front rim and no good. Rebound underneath for Bennett. And we're going to have a foul called on the floor. And they're going to call it on Bennett, the guy who got the rebound. So Evan Bennett gets whistle for the personal. That's his first, 3rd team foul. And now Ty Melchert will check in for the first time. He'll take out Max Briggs. Trigger in now from Powell. And it'll go out of play. Errant pass. Quimby with good hustle on that far side to play it off of Vesey. Yellow Jacket basketball here. Now Melchert. Quimby, he'll land the 3-point shot. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound for Thornton. Chayka into the front court. Thornton out on top. Skips a pass in the corner. Now Kesty. Kesty's pass now. Vesey stepping through, flipping up a shot, leaving it short. Rebound for Rocco Paulson, who's into the game for the Jackets. And now Melchert in transition. Obs a pass. Easily picked off there by Thornton. Turnover, Yellow Jackets. Now Thornton running the court. Goes all the way to the rim and lays it in for two. Jelani Thornton has 14. Melchert into the front court. Swinging it right side now, Bennett. Melchert for the Yellow Jackets. Now he'll line up a three-point shot. That's an air ball wide to the right. And we have a timeout here as we've lost our scoreboard here. And it has not returned as of yet. There it is. It's back again. 64-38 still is your score. Jackson Elfrey, by the way, in for the first time for UWS. As is Aiden McDonald, and now we're going to have a stoppage, and we're going to try to figure out the clock here. The shot clock did not start on the inbounds. That's the reason for the delay here. They're probably going to take about 3, maybe 4 seconds off. Would be my guess. .8:26 left to play here. And we're still working on the shot clock here. If you're just joining us, the Yellow Jackets scored the first 13 points and have led by double figures ever since. Led by as many as 31. The lead right now at 26 at 64-38. And now it's going to take 5 seconds off the clock. And now we're back to basketball as the inbounds comes for Damian Chayka. Now left side. Hayden Harmoning now for Northland. Alfrey guarding him. Now on top, Kesty. Now Harmoning will fire from three-point range. Wide to the left, or to the right, excuse me, no good. Vesey with the rebound. Now Thornton being guarded by Aiden McDonald down low. Tried to step through. Got the shot up off the underside of the rim. Wanted a foul call, none forthcoming. The miss now into the hands of Evan Bennett. In the corner. Three-point shots up from McDonald. That's no good. Rebound knocked away. In the hands of Harmoning, who's into the front court. Right side now. Kesty handing it off. Chayka, 18-foot jump shot. That one's off the front rim. No good. Rebound for Aiden McDonald. Jackets back 4-on-2. Now Melchert in transition. Had his shot blocked by Kesty. Following up, though, laying it in is going to be Rocco Paulson. Rocco Paulson with 4 points. Jackets back up by 28 now. Chayka now on the left side. Vesey. Now Harmoning. And we're going to have a jump ball, and this time it'll stay with Northland.
Jump ball to Northland. Checking in for Northland, number 11, McFagan. Timeout, UW Superior.
Timeout on the floor here with 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. UWS so far tonight has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players have played for Northland here tonight. So there's been plenty of court time here for UWS reserves who normally don't get as much of a chance to see the court. Always good to get some of the reserves into a contest as early as possible. Some game time. In the meantime, it'll be a trigger in now right side. Harmoning with 12 seconds to shoot. Lobs it in now for Kesty. McFagan. He'll fire from three-point range. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound for Thornton. Now he'll go up. Misses the follow-up, but he'll draw the foul, and Jelani Thornton will go to the free throw line here to shoot two. Called on Jackson Alfrey for UWS. And Jelani Thornton at the line. His first free throw is up and good. 6 out of 15 for Thornton so far. Now 3 for 3 from the stripe. He also has 13 rebounds, so a double-double for him. And the second free throw is also good. 16 points now for Thornton. As the pass comes in now for Bennett. Ty Melchert for the Yellow Jackets. Now Aiden McDonald flashing right side. Alfrey will fire from three-point range. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound for Rocco Paulson. Batted around a few times. Finally, McFagan comes out there with the basketball. Now Chayka, Harmoning, Thornton. Skip pass far side. McFagan wide open. He'll fire from three. That's an air ball. Saved in by Harmoning right for Thornton, who goes up and lays it in. Kind of hung in the air, did Harmoning. Laying for Thornton gives him 18. Now Melchert, his pass knocked away. Luke Fehrenbacher will return. He'll take out Melchert. Meanwhile, Ellert will come back in, as will Finley Powell. Bennett in for Paulson. Now it's McDonald left side. Evan Bennett now for the Yellow Jackets. Aiden McDonald. Right side, Fehrenbacher getting a step. Goes to the rim, flips up a shot to left hand, gets it to go down for two. Luke Fehrenbacher, senior from Batavia in Illinois, makes it 68-42. Kessie now out on top. Harmoning on the baseline. Powell stepping through against McDonald. Goes up on the outside of the rim. Missed the bunny with the right hand. Followed it up, though, his own miss, and laid it in for two. For points for the former Denfeld High School Hunter. Now Fehrenbacher. Left side, it's McDonald. And the pass goes through the hands of Bennett. He's cutting on the baseline. The Yellow Jackets will go to the bench again here. Checking in, Landon Tomer for the Jackets. Freshman from Mosinee. With 5 minutes and change left in this one. Harmoning now for Northland into the front court. Kessie out on top. Right side now Ellert. He'll line up a long three-point shot. That one spins out, no good. Rebound for Paulson. And now Fehrenbacher. And McDonald from Rocco Paulson. Pass comes down low. Cutting to the basket is Tomer, and he'll lay it in with the left hand. Tomer with the bucket makes it 70-44. Now Harmoning. Coming down low, bounce past Thornton. He'll step through and lay it in for two on the left side with the right hand. 20 points now for him. He now has the game high honors in scoring. Fehrenbacher, McDonald wide open. He'll fire from three, back rim and out. Rebound for Ellert, and a foul going to be called here on Fehrenbacher. He's a 15 foul on the Jackets as Beers comes back in. He'll take out Paulson. Well, the pass comes in from Powell. Kestie. Pass comes down low. Thornton stepping up, getting a shot away. That one's no good. Tipped out of play. It'll stay with Northland here. .401 left to play here. Kruger in right baseline. Lobbing it in now. Was Powell. Picked from behind by Fehrenbacher. He goes all the way in, and he lays it in for two. He's got four. The lead is 26. Now here's Ellert in the front court. Harmoning. Powell. Ellert. Now going on the baseline. Powell gets cut off, and now Ellert can't handle the pass. Another turnover as Mittermeier returns for the Yellow Jackets. Chayka also coming back in for Northland. Jackets led 45-27 at the break. Is led by as many as 31 here in half number 2. Right now the lead at 26. 3.5 minutes remaining here as Fehrenbacher into the front court. Tomer will go left side now. Alfrey. Backdoor cut now. Mittermeier couldn't handle the pass. He turns it over. Thornton off the loose ball into the front court for Northland. Now Powell. Back for Thornton. Cutting on the left baseline now is Chayka. Flips up a shot, gets it to go down for 2, and he'll draw the foul. He has 11 in the game. Foul going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. Eddie Mittermeier gets whistled for the personal. 3:04 left in this one, and Chayka at the free throw line looking to complete a 3-point play here. And a nice game in his return to Superior as Damian Chayka, and he knocks down the free throw. He's got 12, 72-49. In the front court now here is Fehrenbacher. Beers right side now Mittermeier. Alfrey. Now he'll flip up a shot off the front rim. No good. Blocking foul going to be called on Chayka. That's the 8th team foul against Northland. Yellow Jackets are into the Superior water, light, and power bonus, although they haven't really had occasion to take advantage of it here. Everything's been a shooting foul thus far. Since getting the 7-foul mark. Alfrey, meanwhile, will shoot 2. And Jackson Alfrey's first free throw is long and off the back rim to the left. One more coming. The Jackets, like I said, will have a couple of days off before they make the trip down to New Ulm, Minnesota to take on Martin Luther. A week from tonight, a big game coming up against Northwestern on the road. Before returning home a week from Saturday to take on Minnesota Morris. As the second free throw also no good. Long pass into the front court. Here's the shot put up. That's no good. Kesty. Not even wanted to go up with it. Ended up kind of resetting his footing and then taking it back outside. Now Alfrey with the hustle play for the Yellow Jackets. Fehrenbacher. And now we're going to have a jump ball called, and it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. Good hustle play there between Alfrey and Fehrenbacher to get the tie up. And now the Jackets going to completely empty the bench here. Nathan Dupree coming in for the first time. Emery Peterson also coming in. Carson Armstrong also in for the Yellow Jackets. This is Dedrick Taylor. Three-point shot far side. That one's up. That one was taken by Peterson off the back rim. No good. Rebound now for Northland. Back to their direction. Shot up from the far side. That one's no good off the front rim. Rebound tracked down now. Ridge Guyette, who's back in. Guyette, by the way, playing baseball for Northland as well this last couple of years. And a three-point shot up now by Ellert is good. 72-52. Under 2 minutes now left in this one. UWS about to go to 6-8 as Taylor came underneath, tried to go up with the shot with the reverse. Now off the miss, long down court and going up and laying in as Ellert. Ten points for him, 72-54. Our post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery coming up in just a few moments. Taylor left side now for the Yellow Jackets. Pass down low, knocked away. Another turnover, McFagan. Coming all the way to the rim, and he lays it in for 2. Now into the front court. Pass comes right side. Dupree for the Yellow Jackets, and that pass way off the mark. Another turnover. .103 left in this one. Now Eller with another jump shot out on top, and he knocks that one down as well. Northland cutting the advantage here against this Yellow Jacket bench. Down to 14 now. Now Taylor coming down low. 30 seconds left. Stepping through now is Peterson, and he goes up and lays it in. Amory Peterson with the left hand. 74-58, your score, excuse me. As the pass comes back in. Harmoning now for Northland will bring the Lumberjacks into the front court. Ellert. Back out on top. 10 seconds left. Harmoning on the crossover. Loses the handle on it. Picked up Peterson. Now behind everybody going in. Hanging in the air with the pass off now. And going to call the foul here on Ridge Guyette, I think. I think it'll be 2 free throws here for Carson Armstrong, the freshman from Watoma. 0.3 seconds is all that remains here. Jack's going to be 6 and 8. And 3-0 in the league following these 2 free throws as Armstrong knocks down the first free throw. One more coming. And the second free throw from Armstrong also good. 76-58 is going to be your final as the inbounds from Harmony for Ellert, and the buzzer sounds. And game 1 of our doubleheader is in the books. Your final score, Yellow Jackets win it 76-58. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with our post-game recap. Our post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. That's coming up in just about a minute or two. This is UWS men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Magic back here as we jump into our post-game show brought to you by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. Synovus Energy, we energize the world to make people's lives better. Jackets winning at 76-58. We jump into our post-game recap, and for all intents and purposes, the Jackets kind of put this game on ice about 5 minutes into it. Scored the first 13 points and never led by less than double figures the rest of the way. Jackets led 45-27 at the break. Took as large a lead as 31 in the second half at 60-29, and they cruise from there to win this game by 18 to go in 3-0 in the UMAC 6-8 overall. Final numbers from this one. Yellow Jackets 31 out of 65 from the field, 47.7%, while Northland at 37.1, 23 for 62. UWS 3 for 20 from beyond the arc, Northland 5 for 22. UWS 11-17 from the free throw line. Northland made all 7 of their attempts. Lumberjacks were +2 in rebounding. They also had 11 offensive rebounds, while the Jackets had 10. But a big number in this game. The Yellow Jackets 12 assists against 12 turnovers. Northland 10 assists against 23 turnovers. So the Yellow Jacket defense was quite good as well. Meanwhile, individually in this one, as we look at the final numbers, UWS got 18 points from Andrew Cornelius on 8 out of 9 shooting to lead the way. Reed Johnson with 16 points. Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets, nobody else had more than 4, although the Yellow Jackets got points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different players when all was said and done here for the ball game tonight. Johnny Thornton, meanwhile, leading the way, had a game-high 20 points on 8 out of 18 shooting. Damian Chayka with 12 points, former Yellow Jacket for Northland. 8 points for Ian McFagan. Meanwhile, Ryan Ellert with a late run in scoring to finish in double figures with 12, so there were 3 Northland players in double figures tonight. 4 points for Finley Powell and 2 points for Stephen Kesty in the ball game. Your post-game show player of the game, no question about this from Andrew Cornelius, 18 points, all of them coming in the first half and 8 out of 9 shooting. He was outstanding today. Got to the rim basically at will and really helped the Yellow Jackets jump out to that big lead in the first half. So Andrew Cornelius, your post-game show player of the game. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, they'll take a few days off before they hit the road, heading south to take on Martin Luther in a UMAC conference contest from New Ulm, Minnesota. That'll be on Saturday, this coming Saturday the 18th. It'll be a 3 p.m. opening tip from New Ulm. They'll also play a road game a week from tonight against Northwestern before they return home for their next home game coming up a week from this Saturday. They will be taking on Minnesota Morris for the first time this season. The Cougars coming into town. That'll be game 1 of a doubleheader. It'll also be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and also on Yellow Jacket TV. Again, the opening tip there, 3 p.m., 2:45 the pregame as the Yellow Jackets and the Cougars do battle for the first time here during the 2024-25 campaign. A big thank you to Harrison Law, who was my production engineer. A big thank you to everybody who tuned in to game 1 of our doubleheader. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope you'll join us for more Yellow Jacket men's basketball as the 2024-25 season continues on. So, for Harrison Law, this is Matt Johnson. One more time, repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets win it. Your final score here in game 1 of our doubleheader. Yellow Jackets 76, Northland 58. Thanks for watching, everybody. Game 2 coming up in about 20 minutes. This has been Yellow Jacket men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network.